What is going on, everyone? This is Grant, and you are watching my live video for GS Web Dev, basically web design and development. Mostly design because I like to code. So basically, I wanted to talk about what's been going on in the past, I don't know, the past month or two. I want to say few months, as a matter of fact. Um, Basically, it's been a roller coaster, and let me see if I can prop my phone so that I can actually talk. Oh, there we go. Actually, I don't like the lighting. Um, but basically, what happened was a lot, actually. I don't even know where to really start. It's actually crazy stuff. Because last year in the fall, I mean, I talked about how I had this great job, okay, and the job was actually pretty good. It was an actual web developer job, and come on, stay. It's not gonna stay. There we go. Yeah. All right. So basically, as you know, I had a job working as a web developer, and it was a good job. I mean, it was nice to feel wanted while I was there, and there was no complaints. I basically uh, worked on the website, did designs, did code to make it look good. Had a meeting with them every week so that we could just update and talk about what we were doing, and it was all good. And the thing is like it was an interestingly dramatic change once January started. Because in January, they randomly let me go. And they said that they decided to let me go because they were minimizing their company, they had to make changes, and they didn't see their website as a priority at this point. So they decided they didn't need me and just let me go. They let me finish the week out with work, sent me on my way. I was like, well, that sucks. So I was like, well, dang, I'm gonna have to start finding a job, and finding a job is really hard, especially for someone that's new to web development, new to getting out in the world of web development. It's a tough challenge. So, I mean, obviously, I've been applying at places. I've been looking for jobs. I've been going to interviews, and it's been kind of tough. But I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep trying and see if I can find something out there that works for me as a web developer. Now, along with that, I also want to talk about some other things with uh, what's been going on lately. In regards to school, different classes this semester. One of the classes is a coding class that has to do a lot with JavaScript. And I've been having a hard time with figuring out JavaScript, wrapping my head around it. It's gotten to the point where I basically just need to practice it. There is a website called Code Camp, and that's where I learned originally. But basically, I was on that website last semester in the fall to learn JavaScript, and I kind of blew past it. I was kind of going too fast when I was trying to learn. And so basically, since I'm doing this class and having a hard time with it, I'm deciding to practice it again. Here's the other thing, though, that I want to talk about, because it's kind of like it's a decision that I'm trying to commit to and be serious about. Basically, with looking for a job as a web developer, a lot of uh, employers out there that have the positions open for web developers, they're actually looking for people with like this long list, like not very long, but it's a good list of things that they want you to know. And it just brings me down whenever I see that list. It's like JavaScript, HTML, CSS, which I know. But they want some other things, like some of them want Angular, Python, React, PHP and Vue.js, and I'm just like, don't know that stuff yet, so I can't for you. And it sucks because I really like making websites. Making websites is my thing, and I don't know. So basically, my decision is I'm going to try and learn all of those things. I'm going to try to not rush it. But I'm going to try to learn that, even though I'll probably learn that stuff when I am taking school this semester. Or, basically, I'm going to graduate next year. Hopefully, I'll learn everything that I need to before next year and actually, you know, be a web developer, because I don't want to do the usual jobs that I've done before, that are not web related. I want a career as a web developer. I want to make websites. I want to make beautiful websites. I want to be awesome, things like that. So that's basically what I've been dealing with. It's not like it sucks. It's just that there's certain things that I've been like kind of thinking about. So here's my decision. Okay, I'm going to work on some new coding stuff. Try and learn it. I'm going to try to make websites so that there's proof that I know how to do it. My first thing though is I'm going to have to practice JavaScript so that I can actually understand it better. So I'm going to practice it. Going to try and understand it more. With Code Camp, I think I might just have to just like repeatedly like practice it. Like go through the curriculum over and over again. Even if I know how to do certain things, I'm probably just gonna have to practice it again over and over, so that I can move on and start learning other stuff. I will admit though, with what I've been learning today with JavaScript, I'm actually kind of understanding certain things a little more. So that's why practicing actually makes sense to do, especially when it comes to coding. Um, Now, with the other things I talked about earlier with learning, like React, Vue.js, Angular, Python, those are on Pluralsight. If you haven't heard of that website, I highly recommend it. You'll definitely have to pay to get an account, but it's like a year subscription you can do. It's awesome. You can learn so much. It's not just coding too that you can learn. You can learn other stuff. So, uh, yeah, that's basically what's been going on. I've been, you know, just going to school, trying to find a job. I'm thinking about either trying to randomly find work to do for people, reach out and say, hey, is there anyone looking for someone to get a website made? I'm thinking about seeing if I can start my own company, but I don't know if that's a possibility because I don't know the first thing about starting a company. But that'd be great. That'd be so cool if I could like start my own company at an office, get a whole bunch of people that I know that are also web developers to work there. We'll just all be awesome and just having a fun time making websites. So we'll see. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to keep trying to see if I can get a job as a web developer because that's the end goal, more or less. This is basically the phase. I would say it's the phase before the actual like career. This is the timeline. This is the era where what you're seeing is before I have a job as a web developer. You know, and I'm sure that I might do videos after I get a job as a web developer. Or while I have a job as a web developer. I'm gonna be, just uh, I don't know. It'll probably be different. I'll probably be in a few years, hopefully, having that job as a web developer, living in a house, making websites. Who knows? Maybe when I wrap my head around the coding of JavaScript and whatever, I'll just be sitting here talking to you guys, be like, look, coding is awesome. And I don't know like what it is about understanding JavaScript that doesn't make sense. Like I'm sure there's people out there that would tell me, why don't you understand JavaScript? It's easy. Not for me. There's something about it that's just not clicking. I don't know if it's because I'm not just not paying attention to it very much, or because I just don't really understand it, you know, because when I try to do like actual JavaScript coding, like for assignments, it's not working. So, anyways, I think that's gonna do it for now. I think I'm gonna call it. I'm thinking about doing more of this live stuff, even though no one's watching me right now, which is fine. This is actually just gonna be posted onto my social media because my phone doesn't have enough space to record a 10 to 15 minute video. Anyways, that's gonna do it for now. Later on, I might post more and talk about stuff, and we'll see what happens. Um, Anyways, that's all. Thanks for watching this video. If you end up watching it at some point,